Flashbang.
Meet Jin-Woo, a guy juggling his responsibilities like a circus performer. With a sick mother and a younger sister counting on him, he takes up the noble profession of hunting. Talk about family ties. He's showcasing the ultimate themes of sacrifice and that good old-fashioned love that makes us all cringe and smile at the same time. Who knew family could be such a motivating factor, right? Just when you thought this story couldn't get any cooler, in walks a leveling system, like a video game on steroids. Picture Jin-Woo powering up during a dungeon raid, just like when you sip your seventh cup of coffee in the library before finals week. This mechanic isn't just for show, it's giving him the juice to tackle bigger challenges and evolve from zero to hero faster than you can say coffee run. Add some sibling shenanigans to the mix with Jin-Woo and his sister, Jin-A. Their playful banter is like a sitcom, as Jin-A tries to dodge her brother's dungeon drama while acing her exams. Who knew balancing family duties and personal aspirations could be so entertaining? It's a classic tale of we're in this together, but I'm also trying to graduate without losing my mind. Now let's talk about that ominous red gate. It's like the universe's way of saying, you shall not pass. Unless you defeat the final boss, that is. With no outside help in sight, hunters need to bring their A-game or risk facing destruction. Who knew dungeons came with such high stakes? It's either glory or a dramatic exit, and I don't mean the kind you see in a rom-com. Inside this dungeon, we meet the notorious ice goblins. They're like the bullies of the dungeon world, targeting poor, unsuspecting weaker hunters. It's a survival of the fittest out here, and the tension is palpable. Watching these goblins go after the weak is like watching a bad horror movie, except in this case, it's your friends and not just characters on a screen. Now, enter Kim Chun, our fearless yet slightly reckless leader. He suggests splitting into teams for the boss fight, which sounds like a brilliant idea until you remember there are weaker hunters involved. This decision reveals his true colors, kind of like when you find out your group project partner is a slacker. Survival just got a tad bit more complicated. Jin-Woo's transition to the assassin profession is like upgrading from a flip phone to the latest smartphone. Suddenly, he's got all the cool stats, and he's ready to take on monsters like a pro. This nifty change highlights how adaptable he can be, just like us when we finally figure out how to work the coffee machine in the student lounge. But let's not ignore the dynamics amongst Jin-Woo and his team. There's tension thicker than your roommate's dirty laundry, as fears about their safety loom over them. Their reliance on Jin-Woo? It's like depending on that one friend who always brings snacks to the study group, crucial for morale and survival. During the intense battle against the ice bears, Jin-Woo flexes his strategic brain muscles. By summoning his dark army, he's not just out for a stroll in the park, he's proving that he can think on his feet. Victory doesn't come easy, but it sure does boost his confidence and leadership, kind of like showing up to class without having read the textbook and still acing the pop quiz. Then we have Dong-Soo facing off against Yunho, a showdown that screams, drama alert. Among S-rank hunters, competition is as fierce as finals week. Their willingness to throw down suggests there's more at stake than just pride. It's a power struggle that makes the dungeon life all the more intense. Meanwhile, Kim Chun's encounter with Jin-Woo's team sheds light on survival disparities. His anger is a stark reminder of the harsh realities weaker teams face in these treacherous environments. It's like when you realize the Wi-Fi is down just when you need to submit your assignment, frustrating and absolutely unfair. Then we find out Jin-Woo has a secret superpower. He can communicate with monsters. How cool is that? This twist adds a new layer to the conflict. It's like finding out your lab partner actually knows how to do the experiment. Who wouldn't want these skills in their back pocket? But hold on. Jin-Woo's strategy of using magic to regenerate his soldiers is a bit of a gamble against the monster boss's overwhelming strength. It's like trying to bake a fancy cake without the right ingredients. It highlights the importance of resource management. Who knew magic battles could be so much like cooking? With new warriors like Iron joining the fray, Jin-Woo is showing that teamwork makes the dream work. It's all about building alliances and having your friends back you up in combat. If there's anything we learn from Dungeon Adventures, It's that it's way more fun to fight with friends than to go it alone, unless your friends are bad at fighting, in which case, good luck. As the battle climaxes, Jingu reveals his clever tactics. By using distractions and surprising moves, he turns the tables on the monster's raw power. It's a classic case of brains over brawn, because sometimes the best way to win a fight is to outsmart your opponent, like knowing exactly when to hit the snooze button. After a wild boss fight, Jingu's mood shifts faster than your Wi-Fi signal during an exam. This definitely impacts his interactions with Yunho and others, showing us the emotional burden of leadership. Who knew being the hero came with such baggage? It's like being the designated driver after a long night out, exhausting yet rewarding. Introducing Jingu's new warrior, Iron. This signifies a major growth spurt in his abilities. It's like leveling up in real life, and it showcases how crucial allies are when traversing the treacherous terrain of dungeons. Remember, no hero ever fought alone without a sidekick, unless they were in a superhero movie nobody watched. Jinho's yearning for a brotherly bond with Jingu uncovers deeper emotional themes, kind of like that unexpected plot twist you never saw coming. Their relationship strengthens through struggles and personal revelations, making us cheer for them like we're watching a heartwarming family movie, popcorn and tissues at the ready. Jingu's got a dual purpose in the dungeon. Not only is he on a mission to save the day, but he's also collecting materials for some powerful items. It's like shopping for supplies while on a quest, multitasking at its finest. Who knew dungeons could be so productive? Finally, Jingu's dad reluctantly passes the torch, letting him run the family guild. He recognizes Jingu's strength and survival skills gained from past dungeon escapades, kind of like letting your kids stay up late because they aced their last exam. It's a big moment full of familial pride, and let's face it, a little drama. As Jingu navigates the vast dungeon, he calls upon allies like his trusty bear, Fishy. This emphasizes teamwork and strategy, making it clear that even in dungeons, it's good to have friends who can help you out, especially when those friends have sharp claws and an appetite for adventure. In the heat of battle, teamwork is essential. Jingu relies on Iron to assist in the fight, kind of like counting on your buddy to keep you awake during a midnight study session. Their collaboration proves crucial in overcoming the monster's challenges, because let's face it, no one should have to face a boss alone. Jingu's quick reflexes come into play as he dodges the monster's attacks. It's a flashy display of agility that would make any gymnast proud, and it underscores just how important it is to stay nimble in combat situations. After all, being spry is key when it comes to avoiding monster mayhem. And let's not forget that Jingu excels at identifying his foe's weak point, the head. This pivotal strategy in combat highlights the significance of critical thinking picture this. Jingu's father is under interrogation, and it's as tense as a student trying to explain their absence to a professor. This moment is like the calm before a massive storm of epic proportions, highlighting the brewing conflict between humans and monsters. Seriously, you can almost hear the ominous music playing in the background. Now, let's talk about Jingu's climbing expedition through the Demon Castle. It's like watching a college freshman trying to navigate their way through a crowded party. With every step, he's showcasing his growth and the fierce challenges he faces against some seriously powerful foes. This journey really hammers home the importance of having a solid game plan and not just winging it like we all do during finals week. Then we have the appraisal process, where Jingu's extraordinary abilities are put under the microscope. Think of it as a talent show where the judges finally wake up and realize how talented he really is. His transformation into an S-rank hunter is like getting that coveted diploma after years of sleepless nights. It's a game changer for his journey. Meanwhile, the power dynamics among various guilds showcase the cutthroat nature of the hunter world, where guild leaders like Yunho and Zhang are like zealous recruiters at a career fair, trying to snag Jingu for their own agendas. It's a wild west out there, and everyone wants the next big thing on their team. Throw in Jingu's mother's terminal illness, and you've got a hefty dose of motivation fueling his quest for power. It's like that relentless caffeine addiction every student has, driving him to become stronger and navigate the perilous hunter landscape. His emotional stakes really add a rich layer to his character, like extra cheese on your pizza. Next, we meet the chairman of the Hunter Association, and it's like stepping into the world of political chess, where he's trying to keep peace among rival guilds. Picture him as the referee in a rowdy game of dodgeball, trying to prevent chaos while juggling egos. Quite the balancing act, wouldn't you say? And then there's Jin-Goo's unexpected strength, which challenges all the preconceived notions about E-rank hunters. It's like a freshman bursting onto the scene and suddenly outperforming seniors during tryouts. His determination to prove himself propels the narrative forward and keeps everyone on the edge of their seats. Enter Father Hein, a powerful figure who gets intrigued by Jin-Goo's aura. It's kind of like your mysterious professor suddenly taking an interest in your group project. Her reaction hints at the deeper mysteries shrouding Jin-Goo's identity, making us want to stick around for the next episode. Now, the dynamics within the excavation team show us the reality of life for lower-ranked hunters. It's like being the underdog in a group project where everyone else has better grades. But Jin-Goo's contributions start earning him some well-deserved recognition, possibly opening new doors for him, like getting picked first in gym class. With E-rank hunters in the mix, Jin-Goo feels a surge of confidence. But just when things seem straightforward, weaker monsters make a surprise entrance, making everyone question the dungeon's true nature. It's like thinking you are going to a friendly study group, only to realize you've walked into a horror movie. Jin-Goo's intuition shines when he senses something's off, leading the team to prepare for an unexpected attack. It's like when you have that gut feeling about a pop quiz, and you cram just in time. His instincts play a crucial role in the team's survival, reminding us that sometimes you just have to trust your gut. Even though Ki-hun hesitates, his decision to retreat emphasizes the need for strategy and safety in precarious situations, much like a student deciding if they should go to the party or just stay in and study. Spoiler alert. They usually choose the party. Jin-Goo's secret assistance manages to keep morale high during this confrontation, proving that teamwork makes the dream work. Then, Ki-hun devises a surprise attack plan against the boss, hoping to use the chaos as a cover for Jin-Goo to escape. It's like a last-minute strategy to win the game, showcasing the team's unwavering commitment to their mission despite the looming dangers. Talk about dedication. Finally, the dungeon boss is having a field day tormenting the hunters, treating them like mere pawns in his twisted game. This interaction paints a chilling picture of the power imbalance at play during their confrontation. Honestly, it's like the ultimate school bully scenario, lots of bluster with a side of serious danger. In a heroic moment, Jin-Goo steps in to save Ki-hun, realizing he can't abandon his teammates during such a dire situation. His actions highlight the themes of loyalty and bravery when faced with overwhelming adversity, kind of like pulling an all-nighter for your best friend's exam. Because in the end, we all need a Jin-Goo in our lives, am I right? So, picture this. Jin-Goo drinks mana potions like they're the last glass of water at a desert party, boosting his powers like a double shot of espresso before finals week. This little strategic sip allows him to keep swinging against his opponents, proving that in battles, resource management is just as crucial as knowing when to do laundry. Enter Jin-Goo's trusty pals, Jin-chun and Igris, who jump into the fray like they've just heard there's free pizza. Their heroic teamwork empowers Jin-Goo, reminding everyone that collaboration is key, especially when you're up against the odds. Who knew that friendship could be a game changer? Anything beats trying to tackle that lecture on group projects, am I right? Now, on the other side of this epic showdown, the dungeon boss is throwing magical tantrums like a toddler denied candy. He tries to control the battlefield but starts sweating bullets when he realizes Jin-Goo isn't your average adventurer. Jin-Goo's abilities and resilience are like a caffeine boost in his morning class, unexpected and undeniably impressive. And just when you thought things couldn't get crazier, Jin-Goo pulls off a dark extraction that turns enemies into allies. It's like making friends at a party by sharing your snacks. Everyone's surprised, especially Hein and Jin-chun, who probably didn't bring enough chips for this twist. Talk about turning the tables. Now let's introduce Tuss, the elite knight, who struts in like he owns the place, bringing depth to Jin-Goo's ragtag group. His presence showcases the potential for teamwork and growth, elevating their status in the ongoing conflict. It's like adding a new member to your study group. Suddenly, you're all part of the honor roll. After the whole dungeon debacle, the squad sings praises and shares camaraderie like they just survived a group project without killing each other. They acknowledge Jingu's heroics, and his respect meter rises faster than your GPA after a curve. Who knew that battling monsters would also lead to a confidence boost? Meanwhile, other guild masters are reacting like they just found out there's a pop quiz after a night of gaming, surprise and fear-bound when Jingu showcases his magical prowess during the assessment. His skills blow their minds, literally overshadowing their wildest expectations. Guess they should have studied Jingu 101. Then there's Jingu's leap to S-rank hunter status, which opens up a treasure trove of opportunities quicker than a senior finding a class that's easy credit. He can now trade items without raising any eyebrows, making it easier to snag better gear for the upcoming challenges. Just don't forget to haggle like your life depends on it. It's a jungle out there. His friends and family are left flabbergasted, including siblings Gina and Ji, who can't believe their eyes. The transformation from E-rank to S-rank is like turning from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Only this butterfly can take down monsters and probably still forget where he parked his dragon. But hold your horses. Jingu's protective instincts kick in when it comes to his sister's safety. He deploys guards and soldiers like he's prepping for a family game night gone wrong. This adds a sprinkle of tension to his already dangerous mission because, let's face it, no one messes with his family. Now, just throw in a mission to collect the soul of the Demon King Baron, and the stakes are higher than a caffeine-fueled all-nighter. Jingu's motivated to level up his game with some shiny new equipment. If only new gear came with a side of sleep, right? Meanwhile, Jinho is dealing with a personal crisis as his father suddenly falls ill. Talk about life intertwining with magical threats. It's like juggling exams while your family needs emergency surgery. The stress is real, folks. As Jingu faces off against Essence Knights, the dangers of the dungeon realm become crystal clear. It's a survival instinct showdown. Who will make it out alive, the humans or the monsters? Spoiler alert, it'll be intense. Essence desperately tugs at the heartstrings and highlights her complexity, showing she's not just a demon with fangs. This vulnerability raises eyebrows and questions, especially about her true intentions. Are we witnessing a heartfelt moment or just another plot twist? And just when everyone thought it couldn't get worse, the Korean Hunters Association is responding to a winged monster attack. It's like receiving a pop-up notification for an online exam. Looming danger is truly the cherry on top of this chaos Sunday. Essen, ever the savvy negotiator, prepares gifts to charm the nobles, but Jingu is all about flexing his own powers instead. It's a classic case of, if you want something done right, do it yourself. This highlights the distinct paths they take to gain support in this crazy world. As the team delves deeper into the dungeons, the difficulty ramps up after the 90th floor like a video game that just went from easy mode to impossible. The stakes keep rising, but so does their determination. Plenty of caffeine and snacks will be needed. In the midst of the chaos, Jingu's strategy of summoning dark soldiers shines brightly as he faces Baron. It's a masterclass in leadership and tactical skills, like playing chess while the board is on fire. Who says you can't be tactical and stylish? Let's not forget the Sword Drawing Guild, boasting a whopping 11 S-rank hunters. They're the varsity team of Asia's Hunter League. Their expertise becomes crucial for the upcoming raid, proving you need a solid squad if you want to tackle those tough dungeons. Now, focus shifts to the strategy, where Korean hunters plan to eliminate the queen ant, while the Sword Drawing Guild distracts the baby ants. It's like a well-choreographed group project that could actually lead to success, a rarity indeed. In the heat of battle, Jingu finds himself facing Baron, a formidable foe. He showcases resilience and determination, proving that when the odds are stacked against you, it's all about how you respond, like cramming for a final and still acing it. As Essen tries to confess her feelings to Jingu, he pulls off a disappearing act that would make Houdini proud. Talk about bad timing. This leaves her feeling disappointed. showcasing the emotional stakes in their relationship. It's just like trying to tell your crush how you feel and getting interrupted by a phone notification. Tragic. Finally, the Hunter Association puts together a strategic plan to storm the Ant Island, using magical powers and electromagnetic waves to take down the Queen Ant. It's like a high-stakes military operation, but with wands and spells instead of rifles. Only in this world. Folks. Of course, concerns arise regarding the effectiveness of their jamming waves, prompting contingency plans in case things go awry. Because nothing says, we're in control, like having a backup plan for your backup plan. Meet Byung-gu, the former hunter-turned-history teacher, who decided that chasing animals wasn't nearly as fulfilling as chasing down facts about the past. Now, while he reflects on the psychological toll of combat, he also sheds light on how emotional baggage isn't just for college students during finals week. He highlights the heavy mental load that warriors carry, making it clear that battles leave more scars than just those visible on the surface. Now, let's talk about Jin-gu. His emotional adventure to resurrect his mother is like every college kid's late-night study session, fueled by love and desperation. He demonstrates just how far one will go for family, proving that the bond of blood can outmatch even the toughest of obstacles. His faith in the miraculous system is a beacon of hope, reminding us all that in the darkest hours, a little bit of hope can go a long way, just like a well-timed coffee break between study sessions. Then, we have the dramatic announcement of the fourth raid on Jew Island. Hunters from various ranks unite, showcasing teamwork that would make any group project seem like a cakewalk. Their collaboration in the face of danger serves to illustrate that when the chips are down, or the exams are looming, working together can help tackle even the toughest challenges, even if it's just figuring out who's paying for pizza. Next, watch as Yunho transforms into a literal monster during a serious fight, proving that hunters are packing some serious heat. This metamorphosis adds a thrilling twist to his character. It's like when your roommate suddenly decides to adopt a new personality after a few too many energy drinks, an intriguing layer that definitely keeps things interesting. The rivalry between Korean and Japanese hunters is alive and well, creating a competitive atmosphere that could rival any college sports event. The cultural pride and misunderstandings that ensue during their friendly match are like those awkward moments when two cultures clash at a party, except with more intense confrontations and a lot less karaoke. Talk about a recipe for chaos. Then comes Jingu's jaw-dropping ability to control the aggressive Kumamoto, flipping the script on what the Japanese hunters thought he was capable of. It's like when a new student shows up to class and suddenly becomes the group project MVP, surprising everyone with their hidden talents and making the rest of us wish we'd put in a bit more effort during high school. Now, let's not forget the audience's reactions during the match. They're on the edge of their seats, showcasing tension that's thick enough to cut with a butter knife. Their panic is real, reflecting the high stakes and excitement around the intense battle between Goto and Jingu. It's like during those nail-biting moments before grades drop. You can feel the suspense in the air. In a strategic move, Jingu decides to retreat, showcasing his wisdom. Much like when you realize you should probably study for an exam instead of cramming the night before. Both fighters are painfully aware that one serious injury could turn the match on its head, reinforcing that old saying, sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, or at least the better part of not failing your finals. And what happens next? Jingu decides to skip the next raid, shifting his priorities to family. It's the perfect plot twist. He's prioritizing personal connections over competitions. As a college student, you know this choice all too well. Sometimes that family dinner is more appealing than an all-night study session, even if it means hearing the same embarrassing stories for the millionth time. Now, let's talk firepower. Dong-in's fiery abilities, combined with Yunho's monstrous form, significantly boost their offensive strength. They're like a college dorm during finals week, rallying together to push back against the Queen Ant's defenses. Who knew teamwork could be this explosive? It's like turning a heated debate into a full-on fire drill, chaotic but oddly satisfying. As the Korean team fights valiantly against the S-class strength of the Guardian Ants, their coordination looks like a well-choreographed dance, if that dance was strategically dodging giant bugs. The teamwork is crucial, especially when tackling challenges that feel a bit like pulling off a group project after everyone else ditched. You've got to work together to survive. But just when you think things can't get worse, a powerful queen ant makes her grand entrance. She raises the stakes for the hunters, bringing an element of danger that's almost palpable, similar to when you realize you forgot to study for a final the night before. Quick decision-making becomes paramount because, let's face it, nobody wants to face a queen ant unprepared. After a tough battle, the Korean hunters celebrate their hard-fought victory over the queen ant, feeling like champions. They believe they've wiped out the primary threat, and the victory lifts the spirits of the nation and its leaders. It's like that moment when you finally finish your last exam and realize you might actually pass this semester. But wait, there's a plot twist. Just when they thought they could rest, a new enemy emerges in the form of the king ant, powerful and downright terrifying. This unexpected turn of events sends shivers down the spines of the hunters, just like the realization that you left your final paper at home when you're halfway to class. Talk about a buzzkill. As the battle ramps up, several hunters suffer serious injuries due to the king ant's might, creating a desperate situation that demands teamwork and strategy like never before. It's a high-stakes scenario, like preparing for a final exam with no study materials. Survival now depends on their ability to work together effectively, because let's face it, nobody wants to fail in the ultimate showdown. The hunters start this whole escapade with a pinch of anxiety, almost like they just realized they left their coffee brewing at home. Their struggle to communicate with the outside world cranks up the tension, turning what could have been a light-hearted gathering into a nail-biting thriller. And let's be real, this uncertainty makes all of us in the audience feel like we're sitting on the edge of our seats, clutching our snacks just a bit tighter. Jin-Woo, poor guy, faces the challenge of a lifetime when his healing potions decide to throw in the towel, leaving Father Hein in a bit of a pickle. Well, more like a sticky, unappetizing jam. It's this moment of vulnerability that really drives home just how serious their situation is. I mean, it's not like they can just swipe right on a healing app, right? They need immediate action and fast. And then, drumroll please. The king ant makes a grand entrance, shedding its nice guy facade and showcasing its oh-so-dark powers. Jin-Woo steps up to the plate like a true gladiator, ready to take on the world, or at least this oversized bug. This brave confrontation isn't just a fight, it's where the narrative really kicks off, and trust me, the climax is about to get hotter than a microwave burrito. In a twist that would make any plot twist jealous, the audience's initial underestimation of Jin-Woo becomes the gift that keeps on giving. It's a classic case of don't judge a book by its cover, or in this case, a hunter by his humble demeanor. This theme throws a spotlight on how appearances can be deceiving, reminding us that sometimes the most unsuspecting individuals can pack a punch or a few magical spells. Jin-Woo's fighting style is like a mix of a street fighter and a ballet dancer, powerful punches and strategic maneuvers that would make even the most seasoned gladiators nod in approval. Instead of the usual wand-waving, he's throwing punches like it's a boxing match. This dazzling contrast highlights his unique abilities, showcasing that he's not just another mage, he's the whole enchantment package, minus the fluffy robes. As if things weren't intense enough, the king ant decides to level up, transforming into a faster, more agile version of itself. Just when Jin-Woo thought he was already playing on hard mode, it's like someone added extra levels. But look at him go. Jin-Woo keeps up with the speed of this creature, illustrating his growth as a fighter. It's as if he took speed lessons from the Flash. Talk about personal development. Then, amidst the chaos, Jin-Woo unleashes his strategic use of shadow warriors. It's a jaw-dropping moment that highlights just how outmanned he is against the Ant King's forces. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? It's like watching a superhero assemble his squad, the little guys rallying together to face the big bad. And we all love a good underdog story. Hold on to your hats, because out comes the holy water of life, a magical last-minute hero for Father Hein's recovery. This little potion shines a light in the darkness, demonstrating just how crucial magical items can be during nail-biting moments. But don't get too cozy with the idea. It also shows that even magic has its limitations, like that one friend who always has a valid excuse for missing your party. Now, in a plot twist that would make Shakespeare proud, Bunga transforms into a warrior of the Dark Army. Talk about a glow-up. Jingu's ability to exploit his fallen foes raises some serious questions about morality. Are we fighting the good fight or getting a little too comfy with the powers of the fallen? It's like a superhero movie where you start rooting for the villain. Meanwhile, the retreat from Jew Island serves as a poignant reminder for the hunters. It's like that moment when you realize your Wi-Fi isn't strong enough to handle a video call, and you just want to throw in the towel. The unexpected enemy reinforcements lead to some devastating losses, emphasizing how crucial strategic planning is. Who knew that college survival lessons would come in handy during a bug apocalypse? On a brighter note, the struggle of the coastal defense team shines a light on the bravery of lower-ranked hunters. These folks are like the unsung heroes of the group, fearlessly facing overwhelming odds. Their efforts remind us that teamwork makes the dream work, especially in crisis situations, like pulling an all-nighter with your buddies for that last-minute paper. In a twist that feels like the end of a dramatic saga, the transformation of the Ant King into a warrior illustrates themes of rebirth and loyalty. It's like a buddy cop flick where the foes become allies. This signifies the profound importance of alliances in overcoming formidable foes, reflecting a shift in power dynamics. Who would have thought we'd be rooting for a former enemy? In a grand finale that leaves us all cheering, Jingu's heroic actions play a pivotal role in saving the hunters from utter chaos during the invasion. He showcases strength and leadership that even your mom would brag about. His timely lightning slash allowed for a smooth evacuation, proving that sometimes all it takes is a well-placed zap to turn the tide. As the dust settles, the aftermath of the raid includes a heartfelt memorial for the victims. It's a poignant moment that emphasizes the emotional toll on the community. Many mourned the loss of loved ones, including Jingu's dear friend Bungu. It's like a moment straight out of a tearjerker film, reminding us that even in the height of adventure, we're still left with very real losses. Jingu's potential to form his own guild shows he's leveling up faster than most of us do in our college courses. This evolution hints at exciting future developments in the ongoing battle against the Ant Menace. Who knows? Maybe he'll even get a side quest to find the perfect pizza toppings to fuel his newfound leadership. As if that weren't enough, Jingu's determination shines bright as he decides to tackle challenges solo, bolstered by his confidence in handling any threats. This reflects his incredible growth and development as a hunter. It's like that moment when you finally ace your exams alone and realize you're basically an academic superhero. Finally, the concept of hunters as both predators and prey is explored, diving deep into the need for adaptability in dangerous environments. Jingu learns a valuable lesson. Strong hunters can easily become targets, which is honestly a great reminder for our own lives. It's a jungle out there, folks, and sometimes you've just got to be the chameleon to survive. And just like that, different motivations for fighting surface, revealing the personal stakes for various characters. Each hunter has unique reasons driving their relentless pursuits, kind of like how we chase our late-night snacks after a long day of classes. In the end, it's all about what motivates us, even in a world where giant ants might be lurking.